Okay. Welcome back, everyone. So, what the hell happened last time, you guys? Good fucking question, I bet.
So what did I write down? We fought I don't remember what Mac eventually described him as, but German Dr. Robotnik.
I feel like it's a good description.
Siegfried.
Oh,
I melted dude's face
This
off.
is my favorite part. Just Ben going through all his notes, going, wow, "What the fuck was that?"
Well, I think we've talked about this before. I take notes, intentionally or not. I'm still not sure. More or less in character. So half these things don't make any sense. Like, what the fuck does that stand for?
Oh my god.
I don't know. We'll skip that one. Then I wrote turf war between Myriad and Clasp. Then I wrote Sildry as the Golden Dragonborn that runs the place we're in. Oh wait, I stopped writing after send word to Sildry's daughter to write to her mom. Whoops.
Well, because after that,
we sat and we planned forever, didn't we?
yep,
Yeah,
for a
we
good
planned it on.
for a good 30 to 45 minutes in real time. You guys
And got pretty much nowhere.
you considered many options.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, last we left off, you guys had just dealt with trying to find the hangman, an old friend of Yvain's, and he tipped you off that he had tipped off
Fuck that guy.
Ulfric. So you all booked it, and in all the Russian confusion, Yvain's friend Lisette ended up leading you back to her her current hideout. It was there that you were ambushed by some members of the Myriad who had been trying to mess with Lisette's job. Lisette booked it to go track down her mark, while the rest of you dealt with Siegfried's boys, which you did in the fashion which you are fond of.
Extreme violence.
Extreme horror movie violence. After that, you stole off to the Tacky Town Tavern, which is a place that Belle knows of around the docks. You met the proprietor, and Belle ended up talking her into letting you guys stay there for 48 hours. You guys have a single room in the back of this enormous secret casino in the back of this chicken-themed restaurant. Like think El Pollo Loco from Breaking Bad, basically. Oh no, Los Pollos Hermanos. Sorry, Los Pollos Hermanos from Breaking Bad. But yeah, you guys got to your room, got some chicken pot pies, and sat for 30 to 45 minutes in real time, planning and eating and taking a short rest, which is where we pick up now. So you guys have just finished your dinner. It's getting to be early evening at this point. I'd say it's around like 7 o'clock. Or yeah, it's around like 6:30, 7 o'clock. You know that the event is still the day after tomorrow, because man, it's been a long day for you guys. But like I said, it is getting around 7 o'clock. You guys could just spend the night here. What would you guys like to do? You guys have just finished a short rest, planning and eating dinner. But
So, how are you feeling?
About what?
Physically.
It kind of like she like lifts her arm and there's like blood on her shirt. It's like not like the best I've ever been, but I'm not going to like fall over or anything.
We need to fix that.
I mean, I could probably just like take a really good nap.
Sure. I mean, usually the food does it for me, but whatever works for you. Would you rather, Scylla, get a move on tonight or wake up bright and early and get rolling then?
Let me check my things. I mean, I would feel better if I slept, just like preparation wise, because I have used some of my things today and I can only use them a certain amount of times. So, like energy levels and all that. But I could do it now, but I would feel better and more prepared if I slept. Yes.
I mean, it's
Okay,
probably a
yeah.
good idea to let things sort of cool down too, at least a
Yeah.
little bit.
We did just like murder a bunch of people in the street, so
Self-defense.
that's true. But it was
I
still murder.
understand it's still murder. What a weird
I guess
sentence.
now, they were looking for someone that looked like me before we got here, and now they could just be looking for me in general.
Okay, yeah, we'll shack up here and get a move on in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. Do you all just head straight to bed? Is there anything you guys would like to get done before bed? You are, again, in a casino, so there's that.
I mean, Yvain, you said that your friend with the fancy face likes to gamble.
Friends with who?
No, not your friend. The guy that actively wants to murder all of us.
Ulfric, yeah.
Definitely you, probably the rest of us too.
Yeah, he does like to gamble.
So hanging out in the casino might not be the best idea right now. Unless would he potentially be getting himself ready for this whole thing we're trying to interrupt in 2 days?
More than likely, if he's caught word that I'm here, he's trying to set something up.
Right. So he's probably got people in all the places that we could possibly want to be.
Yes.
Great. Love it. Love it.
I think we should probably take watch tonight while we sleep.
I was going to
Probably.
ask. Okay.
But it's also been a long fucking day, and
Very long.
tomorrow is a new one.
Unfortunately, time is an unstoppable force.
It's so much worse when you say it. I can't really explain why, but it's so much worse when you say it. No, I can't
think it might
explain
be
why.
the
It's the
accent.
angel of death thing and the whole like rot thing and all of that. Yeah, it's
That's understandable.
truly horrifying. That should be like a catchphrase for you.
Time is an unstoppable force.
And then you like melt someone's face.
Also,
No, I
just
was trying.
sorry,
What? You go.
just quick reminders to you guys. You guys have collected quite a few healing potions. So if any of you did need,
We always forget about those.
if you guys did need health, you guys still have
We're
those.
about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that at all.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but on the short rest that we just had, I did heal myself.
I got back like a full 7 HP. I mean, I'm over half. I'll take that as a win.
You make me stressed. Okay, so in the morning, Scylla's gonna go as a mouse or a cloud, unclear, to find things. Do I need to go find something too?
I'm wondering how close we should be, just in case shit hits the fan.
Right. And we need to figure out how to make you not look like you for wandering about.
I've
We
got a
still have
couple
those
of
scrolls,
things.
yes.
Yeah,
And those are good for an hour. Is that
yeah,
right?
I've got 3 of them. Yeah.
If you do them all at the same time, is it just 3 hours straight then, or do you have to like stop and redo it and stop?
I'm
and redo it?
I'm pretty sure you gotta stop and redo it.
God, Magic is so fucking stupid. Okay. So we'll play support, kind of, as best we can from adjacent.
DM, would I know of any places that are really close to the rest that we could sort of just hang out unsuspectingly?
Go ahead and make a history check.
12.
12. It's not necessarily close. There's a cafe that does like light, very fancy schmancy dinners. But it is pretty high class and it's about 2 blocks over.
Mm.
So that's like the nearest like public place that you could think of that A, you wouldn't be suspicious in hanging out late, and B, Ulfric might not have someone in there.
There's a really
That's like a
fancy
very sketchy
restaurant.
alley.
I vote.
Oh, you know
fancy
plenty of
restaurant.
sketchy alleys nearby.
I vote
Okay.
fancy restaurant. Fancy
You
restaurant
know-
sounds fantastic.
You know
as
plenty of
opposed to
sketchy
alley.
alleys nearby. You just have to know how to blend in there.
Point
Which
of order.
I guess
last.
you would. I guess you would as well in the other place. But it's about whether you want to be in public or more in a sort of private area.
Point of order. Last sketchy alley we were in, we got jumped by a bunch of people.
That's true.
That is true. I don't own fancy clothes.
I mean, I don't carry them with me, but there are stores we can go to.
Do you still have Yvain? Do you still have the clothes you woke up in?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do.
Those are much nicer than anything you have ever worn in your life.
Wait, never mind. I do have fancy clothes.
Lovely.
And they fit you perfectly, so.
Perfectly.
Sure, Vel, we could oh, so we could only spend an hour in the fancy place though?
I don't know. Why could
Or,
we only spend
or I
an
could
hour
just
there?
go in with my face.
So does the like spell thingy, does it like change your clothes too, or does it just change your face?
Don't know.
Lovely. Gotta love it. Fucking, I don't know.
You are able to read the spell without casting it. Like,
Oh, fantastic. What's it say?
the fuck's this thing say?
let's look it up. Let's look it up. Which spell is this
It
one?
was a scroll of disguise self, I think.
Scroll
Dun, dun, dun.
of disguise.
I think disguise self is like your whole person,
Oh, nice.
I think.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Okay, that took way too long. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller and can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. The changes wrought by this spell fail to hold up to physical inspection. For example, if you use this spell to add a hat to your outfit, objects pass through the hat. And anyone who touches it would feel nothing or would feel your head or head and hair. If you use a spell to appear thinner than you are, the hand of someone who reaches out to touch you would bump into you while it seemingly was in midair. Yada, yada, yada. To discern you are disguised, a creature can use its action to inspect your appearance and must succeed on an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. Which I don't think. Oh yeah. Wait, you're a caster, so ish. So you're a caster ish.
Ish.
So you have a DC. Cool.
I do.
Cool.
How confident is Yvain that nobody would be looking for her in a fancy restaurant.
65-35
Yeah,
It's not terrible.
on the
It's
end
not
of
terrible.
nobody, like it's 65% chance it's okay.
we could probably just go in. Probably.
Sure. That works for
Okay.
me. I was planning on just going in anyway. So
Who? I know the rest pretty well. I lived there a long time. But I don't know if any changes have been made to it since I've been away. Don't know if any additions have been added. I'm unsure, but can Yvain attempt to sketch out just a basic layout
Get like a square just as an accident.
Of
Of
what
the
part
rest.
of the rest? What part? There are 4 levels to it. There is the Underdome. There's the ground floor, which is the bar. There's the second level, which is where the wrestlers stay, or which is where the main event talent stay. And then there's the third level, which is where he has rooms for rent. Down beneath all of that is the Underdome, which is a series of tunnels and passageways leading to different backstage rooms, but mainly the main tunnel. There's a main tunnel that leads down to the arena that he's created under there. But there are other offshoot tunnels that are marked with private signs and like personnel only that lead to different backstage areas, locker rooms, rehearsal space, practice rings, training rooms, weight rooms, etc.
I say all of that out loud.
Yeah, his separate office. He has a room upstairs and an office down in the Underdome. So
Say all that. Yeah, I'll yeah, I'll attempt to sketch all 4 levels.
all 4 levels. Okay. Give me a
4 squares on a box.
Okay. Give me it's gonna be this check is gonna be twofold. Okay.
Mhm.
Give me a history check to see how well you can remember it.
Not bad. 20.
20.
20.
Okay. It's pretty damn clear in your mind. Now, let's make a dexterity performance check. Let's make a let's make a performance check. No, not a performance check. It's dexterity. So let me see. Hold on. Let me take a look at your character sheet real quick. I don't want to make you roll acrobatics because that feels weird.
I mean, you can make it dexterity performance. You just make it a dex roll, and if you're proficient in performance, you add your proficiency bonus to it.
There we go. How about that?
Sure, just a straight dex.
Okay.
Okay.
Straight dex roll. Sweet.
Bitch.
What'd you
4.
roll? I can't see
A 4.
it.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay. So the drawing
Just a
is
bitch.
very rudimentary. The drawing is very rudimentary, but it is drawn confidently. That is the best I got. It's a rudimentary map. It is very basic, but it is drawn confidently. You know that this is correct. It's just whether or not your friends will be able to understand it how you do. You know what I mean? It's like,
Mhm.
it's just like, well, you see, this part crosses over here, and there's a door here, but like I can't. Marking it all down is weird. I understand it, but
And this one's like super squeaky, so like don't try and open that one. And then
It's
Yeah.
like anybody who ever draws anything ever going, I can draw that, and then looking down at what you did and going, what the fuck just happened here?
You're like, no, I can't.
Yep. Basically, so here's what's gonna happen. You can try do it again and like or you can like trace it and copy it. But right now you guys have a single map that to like the Wander's Rest. that you can use among you. Yvain, you made the history check, so you can pretty much remember it from you got it from memory. But if they were separated from you, they would need to make an investigation check to understand your map.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Fucking
I'm sorry, my
love it.
sister would like you guys to see this. She bought this for my father. RuPaul lipstick.
Wow.
Hey! I was like, why does he need? Oh,
Understand.
It's so funny.
Understand.
Sorry,
Incredible.
she just went to Vegas, so she's giving me things.
beautiful, beautiful.
Well, I think it
Oh.
looks great, Yvain.
You got all
So-
that, Scylla.
I was listening. This is
So, DM, does Yvain know? Are there any ways to sneak in? Or like the best entrance?
for a cloud
There is
or a mouse.
to the rest one way in, one way out.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. Fire
There
hazard.
are windows in the rest. However, only the third floor windows are without bars. The third and first. The first floor windows, the second floor windows all have bars on them, and they don't open outward like the regular ones do. They slide across. To the Underdome. You know that there are two entrances in the dome, in the tunnel, various tunnels that lead to the clasp tunnels, which is how the clasp is able to come and go as they please without really, messing too much up. However, like you've been told by Lisette, she made it extremely clear to you, do not go into those tunnels without her. Unless you are extremely confident that you know where you're going. Or can read these scan.
I mean, she got us lost last time. She was taking us in there, so who's
I
confident?
wanted to
It was
defend that decision
instinct.
so
It was
bad.
instinct.
I thought it was so sus.
I'm sorry, I panicked. I wanted to give you guys a fight.
I appreciate that. I wanted to melt that man's face off.
So yeah, there's the one entrance in and out. I know fire hazard. I've talked to him about it. But there's also, I know that the clasp tunnels connect to the Underdome. I think that's a huge risk because
I mean, I
probably people
can-
going in and out.
I don't know how much I can get. I'm assuming I can. Smallest I can be looks spider. I can be a spider. Smallest I can be. Spiders can get most places. While looking at this list, though, it says in the tiny range, Velociraptor. Don't know why that's there. I don't think I would count them as tiny.
Velociraptors are
Bitch,
small.
what?
Man. Velociraptors are
It
small.
says Velociraptor tiny. In
They
this
are
list.
not big things.
They're about the
Jurassic
size
Park
of
lied to
dogs,
you.
I know.
Yeah.
But
I
also,
don't think I'd
Yvain,
count it as
fuck up.
tiny.
you don't necessarily know. I should have made this a little more clear. You don't necessarily know where those two entrances are. You are aware of them. You never used them, so they weren't you were aware of them because of Lisette and because you knew people. But you never had any need to use them, and never I'm deciding you never asked Lisette about them.
Yeah.
Besides
Yeah.
confirming their existence.
I don't know that. I just know that they're there.
So are we nixing
mean-
the cloud idea? Because clouds can get places fucking
I'm just trying to say using wild shape versus using a third level spell. Maybe I should save the third level spell for when I'm about to be murdered. Just a thought.
Does the third level spell get you away fast?
It turns me into a cloud.
Yeah, but how fast does it turn you into a cloud?
I don't know. I haven't looked 1 second.
Also,
think-
Pretty sure it's an action, I think.
Like
I'm
6
almost
seconds.
positive it's an action.
I was gonna say I think gaseous form.
Yeah, 1 action.
And can you like get? This might be a bad question, but I don't know how magic works, and magic is stupid, as I just discussed. Can you get stabbed as a cloud?
Well, in this form, the target has resistance to non-magical damage. Target pass through. I think I can.
So like,
What I believe is all damage is halved if they hit you,
Yeah, it has resistance to non-magical damage.
which means as long as it's not a spell or a magical weapon that hits you, you take half damage. How much?
Right.
How many hit points does the cloud have?
or is it just yours?
The spell ends if the creature drops to 0 hit points.
Okay, so it's just your hit
I believe
points.
it's my hit points. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty clutch.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had to be like a I'm running, I'm about to jump through a window, and I turn into a cloud.
Yes.
So I think like a spider would be more like, oh, there's a spider. Instead of like, wow, that's a big cloud moving. Why is there mist in here? This is a building.
Do you? I am unfamiliar with the science behind clouds because I am not a weather boy. How do clouds move fast?
You
Or
wish, weather
slow?
boy.
I know that reference. Okay.
I have it's 10 feet, so I'd have to be like the flying speed of 10 feet. It's slow. The answer is slow.
Okay. As opposed to like a horse that you could turn into where you could run fast.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're saying cloud first and then
I'm
animal?
not saying anything. I'm just confirming things for my own sake because I'm gonna feel really bad if you die.
Well, yeah. Yes.
You know, not to scare you, but I feel like if I did die, I would just become something scarier.
I hate that.
So
I
I
hate
feel like
that so much. You can stop talking now.
Okay. Okay.
Well, now I just want to kill your character.
no, one of my biggest fears is like me dropping to 0 hit points and then Mac being like, Alex, can you send me your character sheet? You do not have control of your character anymore.
Why would I say that? I have it right here.
Then it's just Alex, you don't have control of your character anymore.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pull back the veil for like 0.5 seconds here. I've been screwing with your character sheets this entire time. Bit by
Like-
bit, I have been going in and changing little things here and there, just because the game works like that. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the game, guys.
There's an ultimate fear is continued to be
It's just what you
proven
do
my
as a
point.
DM. Like it's just you just do it. It's fun. And...
Now I'm gonna have to like go like scour my character sheet.
Hey, I could have been lying, man. You don't know.
That's true.
Okay.
I wish it was like a Google Doc and we could like catch you like in the sheet.
Hey, Belle.
Huh?
Belle.
Uh-huh.
Those security guards earlier, they had little earring things they were talking to each other with.
Yeah.
We steal the earrings.
I was going to say we asked if we could rent a pair from Sildry. Do you think that's possible?
I mean, I can ask.
Does she want to give us anything else?
Surely
At the
not.
current
Surely
moment.
she does not want to give us.
Or,
She doesn't want to
maybe
give
we,
me anything else.
or maybe we go by Gilmore's and see if he has any.
I
in the
do need to
morning.
go by
That sounds
Gilmore's
so expensive.
anyway. Or anyone that can send a message long range very quickly.
That's probably the better option. Okay, so do not interact with anyone unless absolutely necessary.
So you're saying I shouldn't try to kill Wolfric?
You know, I don't want to put you at risk, so no.
You are no fun.
You're not expendable, so recon, eyes and ears.
I know. I also would not like to be murdered brutally, which I'm assuming would be like the end of that situation. At least
And
by
the-
myself.
And if, God forbid, you do somehow get caught, rat me out. All right.
Not here. Not here. Rat her out at the Laughing Lamia. Please, for everything that is good in the world, we will go there.
Okay. I don't. This will be interesting. As we know, I'm the stealthiest person in this group.
I mean, you are the most roguish. You got into that caravan thing. No
easy.
problems.
Easy.
Sorry, hot dog stand, pretty much. Opened up the cabinet. No issues.
How did we get from flowers to hot dogs?
I mean, I said caravan originally. In there.
Oh, okay. Who wants to do first watch?
I will.
Okay, good night.
Who's on second?
Me.
Whoever Scylla kicks. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, Yvain. All right. Okay. You guys settle in for the night, and eventually, Belle and Yvain, you guys find yourselves drifting off to sleep. Scylla, is there?
I'm staring at the ceiling in a spiral because I just melted someone's face off today.
Yeah, you have not done that.
Alex
before.
laughs. Scylla's not laughing.
Yeah, you have not done that before. That's something very new. You find yourself staring at your hands and pulling the gloves off and just kind of looking and almost trying to rub away the darkness like it's ink staining your skin.
Lady Macbeth.
It's strange because you're trying to think back and you're trying to remember a time when you didn't have where your arms weren't like this. And it's difficult. Your memories are still there, but it's like when you look down, those hands are your hands. It's not pleasant, but it is pleasant to remember your friends and to remember that they're getting married and to remember that they still love you and want you to be there.
I think she just takes like a lot of deep breaths and kind of settles. And it's like, hi, I actually need to be listening. Someone could murder us. It's like that, like, get your shit together, girl. Like,
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
perception check. Perception. 22.
Okay. The music thumps on into the night, although the walls and door here do a pretty good job of muffling the sound. It's not enough to keep you awake, but it is enough to kind of almost lull you into a sense of relaxation. You don't find yourself dozing by any means, but it's relaxing almost. As the night draws on toward around, I'd say 11 or so, is when your watch is set to end. Yvain. You are walking. Feet crossing over cobblestone streets, then dirt pathing, and grass fields, and rocks, and more rocks, and snow. And you look up from your feet, which are tired and worn, and you stand on the edge of the Cliff Keep Mountains, on the same cliff you woke up on so many years ago. You look out into the fog that encapsulates the lower part of the mountaintops. You see clouds rising and falling, moving almost as if they were in fast forward, rolling and tumbling like waves. And out of the clouds and mist rises a large shape, a cloudy visage, an image of a beast, a bestial form that begins to manifest itself. 2 ears, glowing eyes, a snout, whiskers, and a long furred mane, all of clouds, fangs protruding from furred lips. You see a cloud lion face, almost like Mufasa in Lion King, but somehow much more menacing and sinister. Think more like the temple in Aladdin. You see the eyes of the lion glowing with a dark goldish tint to them. And you hear a rumbling, thunderous growl. You feel yourself step forward. Another step towards the edge of the cliff, towards this large lion face. You stand dwarfed by its size, even as it sits below you as you look down upon it. What do you do?
I ask it. What do you want?
The creature parts its lips in an almost familiar smirking grin. And you hear another thunderous growl.
Tell me what you want.
And that is when you feel your feet leave the cliff and you plummet down, down, down towards this lion's mouth, its jaws gaping open wide, fangs dripping and pointed. Open wide to reveal a dark, empty maw filled with nothing but a silver tongue. And that's when the fasteners around your ankles that you chained to the bed before you went to sleep that night stop you dead in your tracks, and you trip and fall flat on your face in the bedroom.
Fuck you now.
Scylla, you just watched Yvain stand up in her bed and just walk off the bed just step down and start walking towards the door. Didn't grab her stuff, didn't put on her shoes or her clothes, just started walking and then just face planted when her ties went taut.
Fuck. Oh, I really hope it's not broken again. Fuck me.
Jesus, I didn't. When you told me you was a sleepwalker, I didn't think it was that. It was like you just got up and you had like a holy mission. You just walked forward. And do you want me to check your nose? I can heal you if you need me to.
I'm bleeding.
I can. Let's see.
Make a
It's
medicine
probably
check.
fine.
Make a medicine check.
Make a medicine check. Okay. 19.
Bruised, bloody, not broken.
It doesn't seem to be broken. I mean, I can heal you anyway, but
No, it's good. I'll clean it up in the morning.
are you all right?
I had a weird dream.
I feel like that's like the beginning of a lot of our talks, so you might need to be more specific to that.
And
I
make
was
sure
back.
Belle's asleep.
I was back on the cliff keeps, where I woke up the first time. And there was a massive, menacing cloud lion. And it growled at me, and I was like, "What do you want?" And it growled again, and I was like, "Fuck you, tell me what you want." And then I fell into its mouth. And inside of the mouth was a silver tongue.
I think we need to buy one of those like dream interpretation books, get like keywords of like what things mean.
What the? A lion?
Made of clouds. So if you like met a real lion, would you ask the real lion what it wants?
Fucking no, Scylla. I thought it was like a god or like a spirit or something.
Is there any lion symbology that Silic remembers from anything?
I would also like to check that.
Symbology. Take it. Take inspiration. Go ahead and make a history check. History or religion check. I'll leave it up to you. Up to your discretion.
16.
Okay.
3.
Nope. None that would relate to this.
I know nothing about lions. They're not indigenous to my home.
Well, they're jungle animals. But more
I
like
didn't go in the
Sahara jungle. More Sahara jungle.
You're on the beach, and there's a lion.
Okay. Get some rest.
Did you like fall into the lion, or were you like here and then went?
No, I think I fell. Yeah, I fell down.
It was almost like you felt yourself jump.
Like I jumped, I guess.
Well, falling dreams usually mean. Well, this is actually kind of ironic. Falling dreams usually mean that you are about to make a choice in your life, or something is about to happen that you don't understand the outcome for.
That's a bit on the nose.
Did you read the same article I did?
I wrote a song about it when I was in high school. Specifically more about car crash dreams, but it was, those ones are not good.
Okay. Yeah, so get some sleep. I'm gonna be up for a bit.
Okay, do not go gamble. It's not a good idea.
Absolutely not. Scouts honor.
Okay, so let's continue staring at the ceiling and hope she falls asleep.
Okay. All right, Yvain, you are up for the next watch. What would you like to get done? If anything.
Really just paying attention to every little noise, being super hyper vigilant, scanning the room constantly, thinking about that fucking lion. She's on edge. So yeah, she's in guard dog mode.
Okay. I'd like you to make a perception check for me.
Wah, wah. Okay, that's not bad. 17.
Okay. Um, the night goes on. You are able to go from, just ran a marathon to just recently got jump scared. But like consistently. You are jumpy. You are hyper aware. It reminds you of when you would go on hunts and raids with your back at the Rivermaw tribe, where you would have staked out where you were raiding or what you were hunting, and you were just waiting for the go. That few moments of preparation seems to now have extended for hours and hours. You pace, you drum your fingers, you lose count of the amount of times you peek your head out the window to check the hallway, or head out the door to check the hallway, or head out, or like look out the window through the blinds. You don't It's not a very restful time for you, but your watch does proceed without incident. It's about 3 or 4 in the morning, or 4 or 5 in the morning. By the time if you wanted to get up at any reasonable time, you should probably wake up Belf to take a last watch.
Belle, poke, poke, poke. Belle, it's your turn
Time for what?
for the watch.
Fuck. Okay. What am I watching?
Just make sure nobody breaks in here and kills us.
Belle, Yvain looks rough.
Yeah,
Yvain is like bloodshot eyes, like hair's looking a little wild. The braids are coming a little loose. It's she looks a little shaken.
Oh yeah, there's blood all over her face.
Oh yeah, you guys still haven't cleaned up. Oh yeah, her nose is very bloody.
Do you need a hat? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I woke up and you know how to sleepwalk, so I just
You
fucking
sleepwalk?
yes, I fucking hit the floor. I've never told you that. You think I just set myself up for fun? Like,
There's a lot of things I really don't understand about YouTube, but
Was Belle really not here for any of those conversations?
Gone
We're
every
really
time.
bad friends.
Every time.
literally always asleep.
We're leading Belbin down a Scanlan route right now, dude. We must course correct.
You need to help with your face.
no, it's not broken. I'll fix it
But
later.
your eyes.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds good.
I had a bad dream where a cloud lion tried to eat me, and it had a silver tongue.
Oh, it feels ominous.
Yeah, it feels like an omen. Mhm.
Omen.
Anyway, you'll go. Pat, pat. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, Belle, you got about 3-4 hours, about 2 before the sun's up.
Okay. I'm gonna poke my head out the door real quick. Is Phineas still there, the big orc man?
No.
Or is someone else
Phineas is not there. You see instead a large human, long red dreadlocked hair tied back in a ponytail, just kind of sitting there. Looks like he's whittling something. There's a small like bucket that's catching the shavings under his chair.
I don't recognize him, do I?
No.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Um,
Morning.
you know me?
You would be, and he checks a little clipboard by his chair. Aylesbury, room 8.
Yep. Um, you do me a favor real quick. You can say no. That's okay. Could you sit right inside of this door instead of outside of it for like 10 minutes?
In your room.
Yeah, just like we're supposed to be watching to make sure nobody sneaks in and kills us, but there's something I need to do real quick.
Tell you what, why don't I just keep a close eye on it, huh?
Yeah, all right, sounds good. Um, thank you. Uh, and like I said, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. So don't
Right.
try and kill me when I come back in, please. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay. And I will walk out to the front.
Okay.
Is Sildry behind the bar still, or is she gone home for the evening?
She she has rooms somewhere else in the establishment that you are aware of, but only
Mhm.
got a little bit close to once.
Right. Well, whoever's at the bar, I'll say, can I have a shot of something, please? Dark.
You see a um, blue-skinned dragonborn female behind the bar, and hi, sweetie, I got you.
Thank you.
What do you have?
Anything dark, good size shot of it.
Right.
Whatever this, I'll put 3 silver on the bar. Gets.
She scoops it up. All right. Then pours you a shot of something dark, clinks it down. Thank you very much. Let me know if you need anything else.
Will do. I'm about to walk out the door with this. I'm not going far. I'll bring it right back. Just don't want you to lose your glassware and try and stop me when
All
I walk
right.
out.
All
Okay.
right. Fine.
Thank you. And then I'll walk out the front door. Look around. Is anybody on the dock / street around me right now?
It is around 5 o'clock in the morning at this point. And you see quite a few people actually. It's starting to kind of pick up around here. It starts to like you see people mostly moving quietly. You hear a kind of like low hum of grumbling conversation. You know, people still clearing the sleep out of their throats before as the morning starts. But you know, dock workers, fishermen, all heading to the docks to get the workday started.
Okay.
And it is a chilly morning today.
I'll find a set of crates or boxes or something that I can climb up on top of, sit down, turn face out towards where the ocean is, and pull up my dad's compass, look down at it, and go, I know, Dad. I'm trying. About to do something real stupid, but I'll come back. I'll see you soon. Take care of Ma, and I'll try and take care of these two so long as they don't get me killed. Down.
You look down at the compass and you see the little turn. I don't know what that thing is called, like the dial in the middle, I guess.
Needle.
The needle. Yes, thank you. The needle of the compass, which is still pointed true north perfectly since you got it back, does a little spin and points directly back at you for just a moment, and then kind of bounces back to north.
I hear you. Right. Take care of yourself. I'll do my best to do the same. Snap it shut. Look up in the general direction of ocean and stars. Sigh. Walk on back inside. Set the glass on the bar as I walk past. Say thank you.
Man of your words, so you are.
Then go back. Man sitting outside. thanks for your watch. As long as no one's dead in there, this is for you, and I'll flick him a silver piece. And in about 2 hours, could you can I talk to you about getting an like order of eggs and hash browns and all that stuff, or should I talk to somebody else about that?
I can send someone to your room. How
Great.
about that?
Love that. You're one of my favorite people in this entire building right now. Thank you so much. And then I'm going to go back inside and just do whatever you do on a watch. I've done one of these before and a horse got stolen.
Another horse. So
Okay. Make a history check for me to try to remember how to do a watch.
You did one with your vein. You did one with your vein.
That's a 13.
Okay. You remember the basics. It's just make sure nobody dies, make sure that the room is safe, and that the fire doesn't go out.
Shit. Fuck. Okay. In that case, assuming there's a fireplace in this room, I'm going to try and start a fire.
Okay.
I have a tinderbox, and I figure setting off an explosion is a bad choice.
Okay.
fire.
If you have the tinderbox, then yeah, you get a fire going.
Okay.
And it's nice because it's like I said, it's a cold morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. As you just kind of putter around for the next several
2.
hours.
2.
Okay. You literally spend 2 hours trying to figure out what to do. Like, it's just moving from one thing to the next. And no, I mean, well, yeah, okay. It's like you go to start something and it's just like, I should really start this other thing before. But wait, no, I'll go back to the first thing. But wait, then that leads you to the second thing. And it's just that until you hear at your door.
From my crouch in the corner like a feral individual who's been in a cave for years, whip around. Breakfast. Who is it?
Room service. You hear a light voice.
Is it a voice I recognize?
No.
Okay. Open door. Hi.
You see a young human girl, maybe like 16, 17, standing there in the classic Tacky Town uniform of a yellow apron over brown shirt and pants. How can I help you today? We were told that you would like to order some breakfast.
That would be fantastic. If you could, half a dozen. How many of us are here? 3. Yeah, half a dozen chicken biscuits, a load of hash browns, several eggs. Pre-chickens, if you will.
She starts noting all this.
Honestly, anything that sounds good and smells good is a good choice. This is probably an amount that'll get us an amount of food, and I'll put 7 gold pieces on.
The bill will be included with the food, and you can we will pick up payment when we retrieve the dishware.
Sounds good, and I'll take 6 of them back.
Yvain from the corner. Coffee, please. Coffee.
Coffee. Yep, coffee.
Understood. Anything else?
Nothing with mushrooms.
No mushrooms. Understood.
Yep. We should probably know those things. Sounds good. Thank you so much. You've been lovely. Good morning.
Good morning. And she steps out of the room and heads off down the hall. You all have now come to consciousness at around 7 a.m. early in the morning. The day greets you.
Go wash my nose. Fix my hair.
Okay. You guys eat up breakfast. It's about 3 gold. Yeah. You guys have breakfast, get yourselves all cleaned up, set for the morning. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go change into my fancy clothes. I'll be back.
Second breakfast. Mid-morning tea.
Okay.
So, do you want to come to the fancy place too? We can like start there. You can get, I don't know what the fuck they serve there. Probably something very good, and then go on your way. Or you just want to like go?
Even when does this very nice man, when is he like go to work? Is he like a morning person or like one of those people that like shows up like half of the day?
Do I know Ulfic's routine?
When you were with him, he was the last to go to bed and the first to wake up. It was almost like he never slept because he was constantly working. He was constantly thinking of new angles, trying to find new promotions, trying to, book new arenas or find towns to tour in, or different sorts of things. But he's usually up before anybody else and is awake after everyone else is gone. He would always stay late because he lived at the rest, so he almost never left unless it was to go gamble or to for some sort of business meeting. But he rarely left the rest other than that. Yeah, that's about as much as you'd know, because he would get you up at the ass crack of dawn sometimes to train and keep you extremely late.
Yeah, he's up. He's up by now. The man hardly ever rests, hardly ever sleeps.
A friend of yours?
Okay.
Someone we're gonna go talk to?
No, not my friend, Belle. Ulfric.
Oh, see, Scylla said nice man. Got it. I'm with it. Understood.
That's the sarcasm.
On this episode of Your Fave is Autistic.
Yeah, I'm not very good with that. Oh well. So question, Stancilla, do you want to come get a fancy something with us first and then go, or do you want to say fuck it and just go? Or do we
I
need to
feel
try
like
and
if
go
I-
to talk to someone with magic communication devices first and then?
I would rather us try and fail than not try at all to get fancy communication devices.
I say it's worth a shot. If you say he's going to be there at any points of the day, then there's really no. I mean, if we did it like middle of the day, is it like busy around that area? Would it be like easier to blend in if it's later in the day?
Would I remember peak times for business?
It's in the Central District, which is mainly a residential area. But it's I guess it's in the outer parts of the Central District, which is where it starts to like move towards more business. I would say it is a tavern that is open 24/7. So it has peak times around around like meal hours. And it has crazy business on fight nights. And also the days leading up, because that's when people from out of town, if they're coming into town for it, will be booking rooms at the rest. That's mainly what the rooms up there are for guests of the fight. But peak hours would probably be around meal times and with with lulls between, because he was very committed to not just using the tavern as a front. He wanted it to be a legitimate business that he could excuse all the money he was bringing in. So and so he put legitimate work into it, and it's not a huge booming success, but it does good business.
Since it's days before a fight, it's probably going to be some people coming in and out. Meal times usually when most people are out and about. It is a legitimate inn, so I would say about lunchtime.
Okay,
So
that gives us time then.
this is probably a bad idea. I'm going to preface with that. Can Scylla just walk in the front door then?
Oh, probably.
I was
yeah.
thinking about that too.
Like,
Scylla
I-
could probably rent a room, honestly.
Like, I know that Scylla is the most descript of all of us, but presumably there are several character types coming in town right about now,
Oh, yes.
and particularly frequenting this particular establishment.
Yeah.
So tavern in rooms. There's
Tavern,
two more. There's two more levels.
where I lived, where people stay, and then Underdome.
Wait, so there was like a.
There's a
You were
basement.
in the sandwich, like you were. Like,
Yeah, I was in
That's
a
just so
sandwich.
confusing.
That's the best
people
part
have
of
to,
the
like-
sandwich. Let's be honest here.
Do people have to like walk past you to get to their rooms? I don't understand this.
So look, when you pay a lot for things, people tend to put you high up.
So the layout,
Yeah.
so the layout that you remember was there was a landing that led to two hallways, and it was just an open landing led to two hallways that had bedrooms and bathrooms and shared bathrooms all along the one side. Ulfric had a room on that floor as well.
Yes.
And I am just looking for your cousin, yes? I am not like breaking into Ulfric's office and finding incriminating evidence.
Do you want to?
I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but like, I don't want to be stabbed to death.
Yeah.
I mean, would there be like information on where your cousin is in the office? Should that be like a last chance kind of? Like, search the building, and then if I cannot find anything, that is where I go. And hope he is not fucking there. Is he a
So-
spider killer?
Oh, absolutely.
They're not very durable.
Yeah, try and see if Theo is there. Maybe
So he would be on the second floor if he
Yes.
was in that building.
if
Okay.
he was in the building, yes. Is the second floor closed off to the general public, or is it pretty open?
As far as you remember, it was open, but people there was a sign that said "Do not," that said like private, personnel only. But there were no doors or anything there. It was just an open land. It was just an open landing that led to two hallways that had doors leading off of it.
Okay.
And
I
then
relay that.
stairs that went up further. So like really, people were told, your room's on the third floor. They just went up to the third floor.
Alternatively, he might be in the Underdome training or getting his ass handed to him or something.
As far as I know, people are training in the Outwall now at the gym.
I just mean so close to the actual like thing.
Perhaps.
They might be going like,
Rehearsal.
let's get some real time in.
Would I know if people would be rehearsing?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%. There's like it's it's Hell Week. So we all know what that means. Theater kids unite.
Sad theater kid nod.
Yep.
Yeah, well, my head explodes.
Yeah, it's Hell Week. So anyone who's on the show is in the Underdome usually. Like any like the training that you would assume is taking place out in the outwalls is like undercard to mid card talent is people who are in developmental who are training to become part of the roster, etc., etc. If you were part of the main talent, you rehearsed and trained and practiced in the Underdome. You were never part of the outwalls thing, so all of your training was in the Underdome.
If they're gonna incorporate Theo, he'd be training down there. So
Are we
that would
saying
be
I should go there first, or
you go where you think you can go in the order that you should go, to keep you safest.
Fun question because my long-term memory might be shitty sometimes, but my short-term memory tends to be very good. Yesterday some man punched a spell out of the sky for me. Is that going to happen if Scylla turns into a magic thing and then tries to go into a place where they hold these sort of things, and then suddenly she's falling or somewhere she's not supposed to be, but herself again?
I don't
I don't-
know if wild shape can be dispelled. The cloud definitely.
So I'd need you to understand, I don't understand what I can do, much less what you can do and how it works. I just mean that if there is a possibility of it going whoopsie daisies, maybe
Maybe not go there.
we
I
have a
don't
different plan.
recall any kind of magical wards or whatnot being a part of the infrastructure, but who knows? He's gotten way worse from what I understand. So
Fair enough. I mean,
I think she should go in as Scylla. I think you should just go in as yourself and try and get a room and then go from there.
it feels
don't
like
think
a
it's a
good
bad
place to
idea.
start would be the second floor, just in case he is there. But it sounds like he's probably training in the middle of the day before a big thing, so he'd probably be down below. But like, maybe they let him have a fucking snack or something.
Shit, you have Ellie.
Oh yeah, I do.
You could get a room and then use Ellie.
Oh shit, can we change Ellie's form? Or no, that's like 2 weeks.
You
Wait, we haven't resummoned Ellie.
Say,
you haven't
Ellie's
resummoned
dead
Ellie,
still.
no.
Can you?
She's still in her egg form.
Oh boy, can I like look at the egg and like see what options I have for
Yeah.
tell me,
because like last time I got more. So what's the
Yeah, it
smallest I
is-
can make this
The
animal?
smallest you can make this is some sort of rodent bird combination, like very small rodent
Pate.
bird. Like
Yeah.
kind of pate. Yeah. A mouse and a songbird, maybe, but then you might have concerns about like, its wings being able to carry its weight, and it's like you don't know how this thing works necessarily, like
Mhm.
so you just know that when you press the symbols, things happen, and you've kind of like it's like working a toy in like in Japanese when you don't know Japanese.
I could make an abomination, is what you're saying.
You not yes,
They're all abominations.
they're all abominations. You just
Some of them are
like
just cute.
you don't know how small it would be or how
Okay.
mobile.
I mean, we can
It's an
try. We
option.
can see.
I mean, the worst thing that
so
happens
it's
is you
not-
try it and nothing happens and it doesn't work. So
That's
like,
true. So I was gonna mess with that fucking egg. See if
Okay.
the smallest thing she can make.
Okay, like I
Some
said,
sort of bird, rodent with wings,
Yeah, sure, winged rodent. You just make a
do
pigeon.
winged
you,
rodent.
You just make a pigeon.
do you want to do that when you are in a private place inside of the tavern, so you're not walking in with it as well, and then it can be directly tied back to you?
That is a smart idea. Yes.
Listen, man, chicken biscuits do it for me. I don't know what he puts in this stuff, but it's so good.
Her chicken's always the best in town.
It's the best every time.
Okay, we'll try that. Should I flash a bunch of money and see if they'll like give me the VIP treatment? Or is that like too obvious?
No, I think just say that you've heard about the shows, you're interested, you want to stay. Regular room.
Okay.
That said, don't
I'm
come
the
out
best
low.
actor here.
Don't come out low with the cash. Like, start at a good level, probably, so they're not like this fucking person, really.
Okay. Okay.
But not
Okay.
so much because you don't want them to like go, oh man, this person's really important, so we better keep a close eye on them so they don't get totally fucked by anybody else here. It's a delicate
Good
dance, so
medium.
just like
Yes.
stick the landing.
Always.
Ooh, are we going to Gilmore's first?
Is there anything stopping Belle from coming with me and having auxiliary be like right there in the room?
Not really.
I can get scones later. I can get scones later. I can get scones later. Yeah, I can go.
Honestly,
I'm just thinking
if,
like
if I
2
wanted
blocks away versus like upstairs.
and if I wanted to go into in disguise, I suppose I could go with you too.
I feel like that kind of stops you from getting out. Like you could get
Eh.
in.
Use one to get in, use one to get out.
That feels like a waste for recon.
Fine, I will hang out somewhere.
Oh, you could use one to get in, one, and you could use this to get out. I hold up another spell scroll.
What's that?
No one can see you when you use this. At least that's what they told me when I got it.
How long?
Well, I learned yesterday, that I can't write this down somewhere and keep it forever. So that's why we've just been holding on to it, because this book told me that I could do that. But I learned that this book does not apply to me. So shit. I got it.
Why did you have to have a man tell you that? And believe it?
I had to have somebody
'Cause
who
I told
said,
you that
you're the same as
A
me.
while ago.
Tell me how to do that.
I am not the same as you, as I told you before.
Exactly. So the man who is a world famous sorcerer, who saved the world,
Dig it on,
said-
dig it. Dig it on.
said, "You're like
on.
me,
You
so
got
I
to
just would've went
go
like
and
that."
dig those
those
holes.
I will keep digging
I don't
this
know, Bill.
hole.
I think you need to work on your internalized misogyny.
Oh, probably everybody does, but you forget, Scylla, that you terrify me at every step.
So that means you should believe everything I say.
No, distinctly the opposite of that. Because if I
Well,
believe
can
that,
I see
would
the
be dumb.
scroll?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. How long does it last?
It's a scroll of invisibility. I think it's an hour.
Oh, perfect. Honestly, yeah. I don't see why I couldn't go in then.
I just like
Yeah,
the thought of like me about to be
casts-
stabbed and you guys being 2 blocks away.
Yeah,
Even with
I
magical
really didn't like that
communication.
plan.
Like that's still a lot of like there's a lot of space and
Yeah.
time for me to be murdered.
Correct.
Well, then, should I keep the fancy clothes on? Probably, yeah.
You
Okay.
do not have armor on currently. Your
Never
AC
do.
is what is.
Does anyone want a shield, by the way? I have an extra shield.
Scylla,
Nah, that's not my
Scylla,
style.
where is it?
It's in my bag.
Great. Put it on the floor so I can stand next to it and tell you why that won't work.
I don't know. You guys get hit so easily, and every time it
Scylla,
happens, it stresses me out
I
so
don't know
bad.
how to fix that.
What if we like cut it up? You know, we could like make it smaller.
But
You
I have
know-
to use my hands to do stuff.
I am not going to wear the coat though, even though it's cold. I just feel like I've been wearing it a lot, so I'm not going to wear it.
Okay,
Yeah, just in case.
sounds good. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
All right. So it is about, I'd say around like 8:30 at this point. You guys have been, talking and planning for quite a bit. Look at the time.
Always.
It's 8:30. Yeah. So what is the destination right now?
We're going to Gilmore's
Going to Gilmore's?
Sure,
for your message thing.
that's fine with me. I think
Okay.
Alex died again, but
Oh no.
Oh,
God damn it. Well, I got to kick her from the call.
Wait. there they are.
No, you're here.
It's a miracle.
There we go.
I didn't have to reset my internet.
Yay.
Boy.
All right.
Gilmore.
But yeah, okay, for the earrings.
Yeah, and the message, I think.
Yes.
Okay, so for expediency's sake,
Gilmore says too much money, and we leave.
Gilmore's has about like 10 of these things for sale. He apparently mass produces them now for adventurers.
That tracks.
Yeah. So he apparently like mass produces them now. They are 300 gold a pop. And because it's a very basic spell, they have work within a mile of each other. And that's it. You just tug on it to activate, and it's a 24/7 open channel unless you take it off.
Dope. How much with the family discount? Friends and family discount.
Friends and family discount would be all right. So it's so off the total
35%. I remember.
So that would be 585 gold total.
Sweet. I'll pay for it. All of them. All 3.
Okay.
Oh, she's balling.
Question about these. Is it people we designate? Like, could it be just the 3 of us, or is it like everyone who owns one of these within a mile of us hears everything that's going on?
So, what was given to what happened was you picked out you picked out the earrings that you want. Each one has like an individual style to it. It's very nice. You pick out the earrings that you want, the design, and you get 3 copies of that earring. They are then all 3 placed into a box. The box is closed. The attendant who helps you just kind of mutters with it between his hands for a bit. The box glows, and then it's opened up, and they are synced. They are basically synced together. They are now on a closed
Got
channel.
Bluetooth.
They are now on a closed channel together. Only you 3 can speak with these.
Great. Cool. Sounds good. Also, I need to contact you to send a message to someone, if at all possible.
That is not done here.
Great. I will find a post office then.
Okay. All right.
And I will start writing that. Fuck me.
Okay, so where to now? So at this point, after that, it's like probably like 9:15, 9:30 in the morning.
We got to go anywhere else before we
Can you guys hear me over this?
Yes, Bella, I can hear you.
Are you
It's
making
weird.
a
It's
voi-
like
are you-
they're speaking in your ear. It's very high quality.
Hello.
Ugh,
I can hear you.
I don't like this.
So this was
You
your
have
idea.
to be doing this though. You have to be doing this.
Oh, okay.
Mr. President.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be holding your earlobe.
Okay. So, walk in the front door.
Yeah.
Like we got something to prove.
I will get as close as I can without using the scroll. And then when I'm like, all right, now I have to change my appearance, she'll take it, she'll cast it, and she'll imagine herself as
Let's hold there for a second. Because I think right there we're gonna stop for a moment just to take a quick bio break and kind of like reset, recharge, get yourself, give you like, maybe 5 minutes to talk in your little secret group chat.
Think of a new character.
Yeah.
Roll
Start
up new
coming up with
characters.
start coming up with some backup characters.
I have
and-
nothing, and I will never have anything.
Okay. Well,
Lock and loaded.
I hope you enjoy fighting Scylla. So okay, I'm gonna pause the recording here, and we'll be back in like 5 minutes. All right. Okay. So you guys were on your way to the Wander's Rest.
Ye-
So you have progressed through the streets and alleys of Abadar's Promenade into the Central District for the first time during your trip. It has been staunchly avoided thus far. And now is your first time being back. Yvain, walking these cobblestones again is an odd feeling. As you remember the last time your feet felt these cobblestones, they were pounding them running towards the graveyard district. But
Wait, what does Yvain look like? I need the mental picture.
Oh yeah.
I was just about to say, as you get about 2 blocks away near the fancy pants cafe, you think now's about a good time for you to throw up the disguise.
So kind of just step into an alley, look around, make sure nobody's in it.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me, or
Da-na-na-na.
an investigation or perception, depending on how deep you want to get.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay. 18.
18. Okay, you look around. There's doesn't seem to be anyone in this alleyway. There are, some bins, a couple of crates, some sacks, and a door or two leading into separate buildings. But
Okay.
no, lively presence beyond the rats.
Okay. Take out one of the scrolls of disguise self and use it, and she will imagine herself as something equally tall as her. So just a full orcish woman with dark brown eyes and very, very short cropped black hair.
Okay. Very good. Is she wearing the same clothes as you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Same fancy schman's clothes. Cool.
Yeah. Yvain can practice her rich people voice. It's fine.
Cool. Scylla, Belle, did either of you change at all? Or are you just wearing your standard fare?
Still has no other clothes.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I have like
So-
one other shirt.
Clothes and armor. Cool. Gotcha. All right.
She'll take off her cloak so she'll look more like dignified and not like
That's
trying to
fine.
hide anything.
You do walk around in like a pretty elegant dress. If I remember your character art correctly.
No, I'm wearing pants and a white long sleeve shirt.
The shirt is what I always confuse as a dress.
It's like one of those billowy shirts.
Yeah, it's a real
The
yeah. It was a
pirate
super
shirt?
billowy pirate
That's
shirt.
my
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, you look yeah.
I do
Okay.
get the blood out of all my clothes,
Oh
obviously.
yeah, you guys washed
and
up this morning.
mend all the clothes.
You guys washed up this morning. Okay. So the three of you head down the street until Yvain, you see a familiar building that is going to require a con save.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. All right. Okay, that's a 16.
Okay. You resist your body's desire to freeze and turn the opposite direction and maybe throw up. You all see a dark wine red painted wooden building that stands 3 stories tall. On the outside is a sign with gold gilded letters that says "The Wanderer's Rest," and there is a painting of what looks to be on the sign a tree that kind of grows up the one side and goes over the letters, and laying beneath the tree is an individual with a cap down across their eyes and a bindle on their shoulder, just kind of like having a rest. There are double doors in the front, saloon style. Like Yvain said, this place never closes, so never needs to lock its doors. You guys approach. What would you guys like to do? Like I said, Yvain, you resist that urge, but you still felt it. You can. I guess I say you can choose to resist that urge.
She would choose to resist it.
It's a
She's
nice
definitely
place.
gonna let Belle and Scylla take the lead on this, honestly. She'll just try to look bored.
Make a
Before they go
performance
in,
check for me.
Shit.
Sorry, you are walking into the lion's jaws here, my friend.
Yep. That's about right. 5.
Okay. Bored and nervous. Cool. Very weird combination, but you are pulling it off.
Before they go in, I'm going to cast Enhance ability on myself.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And take Eagle Splendor, so I have advantage on charisma checks.
Cool.
Can I
Do
have
you-
also done the thing?
Huh?
The
Would you?
bolstering magic.
What does that do again?
You
Is it
can
the
touch
same
one
thing?
creature, which can be yourself, and
Mhm.
confer one of the following benefits of your choice. For 10 minutes, that creature can roll a d4 whenever making an attack roll or an ability check, and add the number rolled to a d20 roll. Or they can regain an expended spell slot. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it to. No, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Never mind.
I can cast Enhance ability at 3rd level and give it to somebody else too, if you're feeling like very nervous. But
No, I'm gonna save it for something else.
Enhance ability. Why does my Enhance ability say I get 2d6 health back?
I don't know, but you don't.
Oh, because it's
I do not.
that's
Oh
the
yeah, did you guys
Constitution one.
give yourself a long rest, by the way? Because you all got one.
Yes. Yeah, bear's endurance or whatever the hell it is. The Constitution
okay.
one really gives you temporary hit
2d6
points, I think.
temporary ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. All right. Who's taking the lead? Also, Erica, make sure are you on Roll20? I was like, I have not seen your name. Okay. Okay, so who's taking the lead inside?
I mean, my assumption is that at least one, if not both of them, stop walking outside for at least a half step,
Yvain,
and I'm not going. To stop
regardless
walking,
of what you
so-
saved, you stop dead on the outside. You are not taking the lead in there. I'm taking control of your character for that.
but I'm not going to stop walking.
Okay.
So whether or not Silly keeps step with me is up to her.
I don't know. I feel like if Yvain stopped for a second, Scylla would stop too.
She's just kind of zoning out, looking at the sign.
Oh, she'll just grab her hand, just kind of tug her for a second.
Oh yeah. I'll follow Scylla.
You enter the Wanderer's Rest. So, you see in front of you a pretty packed bar room. Are you all seeing the map? Okay.
Yes.
Is half of it blacked out?
Yes.
Also, yes.
Cool. Right. So you see tavern here. There are tables strewn across the floor. There you see waitresses and waiters kind of scurrying between. It's pretty packed for for this time of day. Several people at the bar, and you see a large orcish man behind the bar just polishing a glass, as well as a goblin individual sitting sitting what looks to be on a stool behind the bar, that is writing in what looks to be a large ledger. Yeah, there are patrons. There's what looks to be like 2 rooms, a door that leads off into behind the bar, maybe into some sort of kitchen or storeroom, and then a pathway that leads down a hallway sort of next to the bar on the right hand side, as well as another hallway that leads down the left hand side. You also see on the right hand side of the room, flanking the 2 longer tables there, 2 sets of stairs. I've marked them both with an S. Those 2 sets of stairs are what lead upstairs to the upper floors. And you know that, Yvain, that the that the entrance to the Underdome is a hidden door right here that is activated by pressing a switch behind the bar. So you guys enter. This is what you find. There is a sort of light music playing that seems to be coming from somewhere. Like there are no musicians, and there's sort of like a stale music kind of pumping through, and a low rumble of conversation.
Two steps ahead, I'll turn back, say, you all can grab a table if you want, or you can come with. Either way, I'll find us a room and order a round of drinks. And I will turn on my heel and walk back towards the bar.
Okay, Yvain, Scylla.
So let's go find a table.
Sounds good.
Okay, go ahead and pick one for me, guys.
Ooh.
Just
Lovely.
hold click on one of them and you'll. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put your characters in here. How about that? That would probably be beneficial. Here's Belle. Here's Scylla. Here's Yvain. And I'm moving all of you in here. Boom. All right. Are you able to control your characters?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Scylla, are you able to control yours?
See.
Cool. All right. So go ahead and pick a table for me.
All right. What about this one?
Close enough.
Right.
Sweet. All right, Belle, you sit at you hop up on the bar, or on a stool by the bar. Who would you be addressing? There's the orcish guy polishing the glass, and then there's the goblin writing in the ledger.
Start with the guy, the orc man. There we go.
Orc man.
Excuse me, friend.
Hi.
Can I get a round of 3 drinks for my friends and I? We been on the road for a while and could use a little something to take the edge off.
Deception check. You told a lie, my friend.
Where are you? There you are. 10.
Right. Beer, ale, liquor.
Nothing too heavy. Beers. Yeah.
3.
3. And do I talk to you about a room, or should I talk to someone else about that?
The goblin perks up. That would be me.
Great. Then I'll swivel to address him,
Her.
them, her. Yeah, we would love a room as well. We're traveling from Drina, ended up in Westerun, and heard about some festivities that were happening here soon, and thought it interesting and would like to come check it out. So we'd
Do
like to
you
stay for-
have reservations?
No, not yet. This has all been in the last couple of weeks here. We just
I am sorry to say that all of our rooms have been booked up, as I'm sure you know the festivities do begin tomorrow. So,
unfortunate. Is there anywhere else you'd recommend staying then while we're in town here?
I'd say the nearest place of repute would probably be. Let me just look up my notes. Perhaps the Lonely Giant might be a better place. There might still be some rooms there. Some of our patrons do stay there if we cannot accommodate them here.
Good to know.
It's about 4 blocks down and 2 across to the east.
Sounds good.
Would you like to? Have you purchased your? If you have not made reservations, would you like to purchase your tickets now, or would you like?
Yeah, please.
Right. Would you be for standing room, sitting, or box seats?
I'm gonna lean in and go, gonna be honest with you. I have never been to one of these. None. I don't know if they have either. Actually, I haven't been to one of these before. Where would you recommend sitting?
Well, it depends on how close to the action you'd like to be. There are.
Let's say close enough to where we can see the teeth flying out, but not so close that we get hit by them.
Ha, that would be a sitting room about 5 rows back from the ringside area.
That sounds perfect.
Right. Those tickets, and she pulls up. It looks like we have a few left. How many in your party?
3 of us total.
Right. Right. Okay. And you would like to sit together, I assume?
If at all possible.
Of course, of course. So that would be. I have 3 seats here for 250 gold apiece.
Peace. All right. We can do that. Sounds good. Are they? How far back are they from that divide between standing and sitting?
The sitting area are in how to describe this? There is a standing area, but it is only on one side of the ring.
I see.
The sitting area, there are 3 other sides surrounding the ring that are ringside seating. Yours will be in the behind that section in in the beginning of the risers.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, that all sounds very good. And I go ahead and I pull a pouch out and I set it on the bar.
So let me pull that up here. 250 times 3. Do-do-do-do-do.
Mac is Ticketmaster.
Of course, there are convenience fees and regulatory fees, cost fees. So that would bump it up to a total of 850 gold.
Of course, it's only reasonable.
Right. Okay, so yeah, she takes it, counts it all out very quickly. Right. Thank you very much. And she reaches beneath the counter and pulls 3 pieces of about parchment about like that big and hands them to you. They all read ECW Fight Night. Iman's moon is full again.
Cool.
Admit one.
And then just if you were to get a cancellation or anything, I would greatly appreciate it if you could let me know, and I'll slide another 15 across the bar to her.
I would love to accommodate. And she takes the gold.
Thank you very much. If we are not around when that cancellation happens, ask for Elderberry at the Lonely Giant.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day, Mr. Elderberry.
You as well. And then I will scoop up the beers, put a stack of 5 gold on the bar, and say, another round in 20 minutes or so, if you don't mind.
Right.
And I'll hop off and walk back with my 3 tickets and 3 beers.
Okay. You make your way back to the table. I'm making my way. I'm making my way.
Hey, Belle, how'd that
Hey.
go?
Great.
Did you actually manage to get a room?
No,
Oh, shit.
unfortunately, they were booked up, but got beers, obviously. Got tickets, which feels like an important piece of the whole puzzle here.
Mhm.
And she's going to let me know if there is a cancellation available for us.
Do I know these people behind the bar?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, you do. The the large orcish male is known as Gothrak. Or just Goth for short. He is dumber than a post, but incredibly loyal to his older brother, Ulfric. Yeah, he's Ulfric's little brother, and he tends bar. The goblin woman is where is it? There it is. Her name is Sylvestria Marcoux, and she is she is Ulfric's bookkeeper.
Would I know if she would be accommodating?
She was always very businesslike, unless she was speaking with customers, in which case she brought on this very homely kind of grandma-esque voice and would really like lay on the sweet old lady charm. But around everyone else, she was a cigar smoking, cursing like a sailor, like otherwise very cold individual, but all about the business.
We love a bitch with a customer service personality. All right. Hey,
Well-
how much did you pay? I want to see if she ripped them off. How much did you pay for those?
Tickets.
Yeah.
850 gold.
Is that fair? Wait, what? Where are they? I look on the ticket to see where the seats are. Is that fair? Is that a fair price?
Prices have gone up.
Holy shit! Didn't you? Inflation's a bitch. All right.
Yeah.
Either that or Ulfric's just a greedy bitch.
Also,
Well-
Mac, I want to make
and
it.
is the only business in town. When you're the only show in town, you can charge whatever you want.
Monopoly.
Also,
He's the
Mac,
monopoly man.
as long I want to make it very clear that was so much money, but I did my best to make it not seem like it was phasing me that she was asking for this much money.
Okay. Never
Like when I
mind.
was talking to
Well,
her.
If that was something you were trying to
That was my intention there.
if that was something you were trying to pull off, can you give me a retroactive performance check for me?
Yes, sir.
Scylla has a
Fucking
lighter and I'm
fuck.
scared.
All right, I'm going to use that inspiration I got earlier because
Hit it.
there we go. Dirty 20.
Okay, much better.
Better than 11.
All right. Noted.
Scylla's going to just kind of okay, and put her hands on the table and stand up. I will see you in less than an hour then, and she's gonna head to the bathroom.
Okay. So you would let me see.
Actually, Scylla, wait.
Right.
I'll have her wait until the second round comes out so that when he arrives, he doesn't immediately take note of the fact that she's not there.
Mm.
Copy.
So that's 20 minutes
Okay.
is what I told him. I don't know how good his timekeeping skills are.
Well, 20 minutes pass, and on the dot, 3 more beers are brought to your table.
We love a punctual idiot.
All right.
Okay,
So
now you're good.
okay.
Well, I have to take a leak.
back here.
Be back soon.
All right, Scylla, you head back into let me see, into this room, and let me take down this. I know these are beds, but let's pretend they're stalls. So here is a public restroom, unisex. There are, several stalls as well as what looks to be wash basins on the outside.
All right, she'll go into a stall.
Okay.
She turns into a spider.
A spider. Oh my goodness. Okay, can I find a spider in my assets?
Like a little one or like a big one?
Like a little spider I can be, so tiny.
But you're fast, you go.
Let me see my
There's a gargantuan spider.
Tiny. my
It's a
my speed is
tarantula.
20 feet.
All right. And represent. No, I'm not gonna represent anybody. Controlled by me and you, and save. All right. You may now control the spider, which is now in here. So I'm moving it to where
Yes.
you are, and
Okay.
I'm taking you off the map.
Okay. Put the spider.
Okay.
So
you
as a
have an
spy,
hour.
as
Your
a-
clock is ticking.
As a spy, well, my clock is less
Oh,
ticking
oh,
because
no,
I
no.
need to keep paying.
Right. Yvain's clock has been ticking for 20 minutes.
Yep. So
Muted.
I'm
You're
going
muted.
to.
You're muted.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Yvain's probably gonna have to take a leak at some point too.
Okay.
I'm going to scurry up the walls like a little spider, and I'm going to check the ceiling because the fucking floorboards. If there's any tiny little holes, my little spider buddy can get through
It's
into the next floor.
it's pretty tightly made here. It's like there's not much of a ceiling not much of a crack that you could squeeze through here.
Okay, I will go around and go out to the bathroom on the ceiling. I scurry across the ceiling.
All right, where are you heading? You can go ahead and control the spider.
So he said that the stairs.
Are represented by the S's.
Yes, I will go. Oh, yes, spider. Yes, spider up the stairs. Stairs. Up the stairs. On the ceiling, so no one can get me.
Cool. All right, so this side here. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So you head up. You head up the stairs and you find yourself on the second floor, and there is a landing there with a solid wall and 2 doors about 30 feet apart from each other.
2 doors.
2 doors about 30 feet apart from each other. And go ahead and make a history check for me.
History. Oh boy. Oh boy. 3.
3.
I don't
Okay.
remember anything you've told me.
Okay. Okay. Second floor. You don't. Okay. Second floor. Gotta find him. So which way would he go? Which way would he go? Which way would he go?
I'm going to roll a dice, and I will go left if it's 1 to 10, and I will go right if it's 11 to 20.
All right.
Going left.
Going left. Okay. So how are you getting like through the door?
Whenever there's like a crack in the door, I'll go. So like,
So yeah,
if there's
you
one on the top, I'd rather the top, but if they gotta go to the bottom.
Yeah. You slip under the door, and what you see before you is a long hallway. Oh shit! Hold on. Reveal, motherfucker.
Show me the hallway.
Okay. You see a long hallway in front of you. Do you see the red denotations?
Yes.
Do you see any blue denotations?
No.
Good. Sorry, I made marks to reference the rooms, and I just didn't want them to get in the way of your viewing, viewing the map, but they're there for me. So the red marks are doors that, lead into separate rooms. There are no windows here. The walls are covered in like a couple of posters. There are some kind of would look to be it looks like a dorm room in here. It looks like almost a frat house in a way. It's a communal living space, and people have you see personality imprinted on the doors, and kind of just like people who have taken the space that they were given and kind of tried to make it their own.
And there's not any like names on the doors or anything?
You look up, and yes, you do see names on some of the doors.
That saves me so much time. Okay. Are any of them your fate's cousin?
No.
Okay. And the doors that don't have any names, which ones are those ones?
So that would be all of the doors on the left side of this hallway.
Okay. She'll just scoot under the first door and start, looking.
Okay, so under which one? The ones on the left?
The
ones
first one on the
or
left,
right?
yeah.
First one on the left. Okay.
She'll ignore the ones on the right because they have people's names on them.
Okay, so you slip under the door, and I will reveal this room to you.
Reveal me the room.
Reveal this room to you. There it is. So you have stepped into this room. This room is lavishly furnished. Plush carpets, fine wood chairs, tables, and a desk and dresser. A fire crackles steadily in the hearth, casting a flickering warm glow throughout the room, sending shadows dancing across the walls. The four-poster bed, is dressed in deep wine-red blankets and are hung with heavy curtains. The walls are covered in promotional posters, paintings, and portraits of a large orcish man with a full salt and pepper beard, long dulled tusks, and sort of wrinkles in his brow and eyes. So, like I said, the walls are covered in promotional posters, paintings, and portraits of this individual promotional posters and then paintings and portraits of this individual with various well-dressed, important-looking people smoking cigars, as well as grimier images of this individual standing with bruised and bloodied fighters, bottles of ale, and bloody bandages clutched in sweaty fists. It was about 9-ish, 30, about 9:30, maybe 10 when you arrived here. So it's around 10:30 at this point. The room is empty. There is no one. There's no one in this room. But you see, like I said, the table, chairs, a desk, a dresser, and the bed, as well as a fireplace. Like I said, the walls are covered in promotional posters and paintings and portraits, tapestries, all depicting this this orcish individual, who looks a bit like a trimmer, older version of the one behind the bar downstairs.
Do I recognize this description of a person?
Yvain, did you ever describe
Whoever?
Not really, no.
Nope. You don't recognize him, but go ahead and make an insight check.
Would Scylla be smart
I
enough
did
to be
say
like,
he's an old
this-
man. That's the only description.
Come on, Scylla. Insight's your shit. Let's go. I can't guide myself. I'm a fucking spider. Okay.
The
21.
spider angrily taps its claw. What?
21.
Nice. 21. So yeah, you can kind of infer you have just slipped into Ulfric's room. And the orcish individual in all of the paintings and, for lack of a better word, photos, is Ulfric.
Okay. Do I see a desk or a bedside table? It looks like it might have shit on it.
You do see a bedside table and a desk, as well.
Go to the desk first.
As well, here, make a general perception check for me.
That's 17.
17. Okay.
Yep.
Do.
Inspector Gadget.
So yes, you do see the desk. and you see it's like a roll top desk that has a keyhole in it. You also see under the bed, kind of pushed next to his bedside table, you see a chest. Not a very large one, but from your size, it's difficult to judge other things' size. Everything looks big to you.
Oh, we have not good track records with chests under beds. I'm just gonna scurry up under the roll top desk and like, is there anything on the top? Is there any drawers that she could like spider her way into?
All the
You
drawers
find
are
spiders in weird places.
yeah, all the drawers are closed. The desk is very well made. There are no holes in it. It's not like moth eaten or termite eaten at all. It's very well made and seemingly well cared for. The only opening you can really see is the keyhole, and it's like I said, like a roll top desk. So it's like flat on top, like with a little area, and then a curved top.
Can I squeeze my body into the keyhole?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics or an acrobatics check
With the spider?
with the spider.
Okay, is that Dex?
Yes, Dex
Okay.
plus proficiency if you have it.
I have proficiency in stealth. That's it.
Okay, no.
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Takes you a second. But you are able to kind of like fold your legs in on themselves and like squeeze them in and then pull your little bulbous body in through the hole.
Like
And-
a little octopus.
little out on the outside. It hurts, but you made your way through. And you take 1 point of damage. No, I'm kidding.
I just break the desk.
Yeah.
Let's see. how
Okay,
much-
so it is pitch
HP
black
I
in
have.
here. Do you have dark vision?
As a spider.
As a spider.
I do.
You
Good job, spider.
do. Awesome. So go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
As the spider.
As as you. It's a mental stat.
Oh yes. Investigation.
Yes.
12.
Okay. You don't see any you see a couple papers left out on the desk with a quill and pen. You also see several other drawers that are smaller and on the inside of the desk. One of the largest of which is also has a keyhole.
Oh boy.
Would
Okay.
you? Oh yeah, but I was gonna ask. Did you want to read the papers that were left out?
Oh, I'd love to do that.
Okay. The papers seem to be a draft for the promotional poster that you, a version of the promotional poster that you had seen plastered up everywhere.
Okay.
A draft.
Okay. And you said there's drawers on the inside and some of them are locked.
One of them is locked. The largest of which. The largest.
Does it have a lock the same size
It
as the one
has
I
a
came in
keyhole,
here?
but this one is much smaller.
Okay.
And you think it would be quite the effort to get through there.
Probably.
Or it would at least
Um,
take some time.
I don't know if I should just like go out and just get out of wild shape and just fuck around or like.
It's up to you, my friend. But Yvain's clock is ticking. Speaking of which, as you're considering this, Yvain and Belbin, you two are downstairs. What, if anything, are you doing?
Drinking, talking. If it's getting really close to the hour mark,
No, not
sh-
quite.
okay.
It's been about, I'd say, 10, 15 minutes at this point. So you have been changed for about 35. You have about 25 minutes left.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, casual conversation about the road from Western to Amman.
Okay. Keeping it
Um,
cash.
and a
Mhm.
couple, yeah, probably twice in the like 40 minutes there. Or from Scylla leaving to Yvain leaving, twice in that time period. I'm going to slightly too loudly say, yeah, hopefully she'll be back soon. She went I think she knows where the sleeping giant is. Or lonely giant is.
Okay. I would like you both to make performance checks for me.
Dun, 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 dun.
14.
7.
Okay. Okay. When you're a little loud, Belle, you get people kind of like turning towards you and weird, fucking strangers. And that's about it. Um, okay. With that, we'll come back to Scylla. Like I
Oh,
said,
and
you have
actually,
about
yeah.
oh yeah.
Circa the time that Yvain would get up, so this was in the future for Scylla still.
Mhm.
When Yvain would get up to go to the bathroom, Belle would just kind of like lean on his ear and go, Scylla, any update? And if I don't hear anything, I assume she's still not a human.
Okay, so this is when Yvain goes to the
Gets
bathroom.
up to go. Yeah.
Got you. So like I said, Yvain, you got about 25 minutes left. Scylla, you are in the desk
Okay.
as a spider.
As a spider. She like looks around. Is there anything that she could get access to from where she is?
Uh, not exactly. There are some.
Okay, back out the lock.
All right, back out the lock. All right.
And
I'll
she's
say
gonna.
you get through it. Okay, you did it once. You can do it
I
again.
know the.
You know how to work your little spider
Mhm.
legs.
Nice
Alright.
spider legs. And she's gonna head to the chest underneath the bed
Okay.
and see if she can get her way into that lock.
Mm-hmm. Easily. No check even required. It's a much simpler lock. There are a couple of stacks of gold pieces in there, as well as a couple of very smaller stacks of platinum pieces. It is by no means full. It is by no means full. It looks like there's room for quite a bit more, and it's not the biggest chest in the world.
Nothing else, just money.
Nope, just money.
Can I like look around for any secret compartments in this chest?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
$21.
Okay, you scurry around every corner of this little room you find yourself in, knocking over every pile of giant coins just to make sure you got everything, and there is nothing else in here to find.
Okay. Hop back out to the lock one more time.
Okay.
She's gonna run up and check the nightstand real quick as a spider.
Okay, you find a half-empty bottle of ale, liquor. You find a half-smoked cigar in an ashtray, as well as a what looks to be a fight bill from quite a number of years ago.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. She's going to jump out, go over to the desk, and fucking unwild shape herself.
Okay. Pop back up into your existence. into your humanoid form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's gonna try to get this fucking desk open. It's not gonna be subtle. I'm so sorry.
Rogue,
guys.
rogue, 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 rogue. Okay, you can go ahead and try and pick the lock. If I remember correctly, that is dexterity plus proficiency, if you have proficiency in thieves' tools.
Yeah. I should have fucking used enhance ability for Cat's Grace.
I mean, you could drop it and recast it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or heat metal is also a second level spell.
I don't have it anymore. I took
What?
it out.
Who keeps heat
I took
metal
it out.
after level 3?
Well, I'm gonna. I should have taken it back so I can melt Ulfric's tongue. Okay, 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 okay. I'm gonna try it once before I fucking waste a spell slot to get advantage.
What are you
First,
using? What are you using as a lockpick?
that's a great question because I definitely don't have lockpicks.
Yeah, you
Inventory.
you have thieves' tools?
Shield, totem, 50 gold of art, 50 gold of gems.
Just Scylla rifling through her bag in Ulfric's bedroom.
Can I use the paralytic dart that we picked up as the thingy?
So you need 2 pieces.
I only have one.
You need 2 pieces. You need 1 straight bar, and you need a hooked piece.
Oh,
What you
fuck
don't
it.
know
I have a
about
crowbar.
Scylla-
You just crowbar it open?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make
As neatly as possible.
Okay. Oh boy. Give me an athletics check to break the lock.
So
And
good at that.
huh?
So good at athletics.
Yeah, give me an athletics check to break the lock.
13.
Okay. Now give me a stealth check to make this quiet, or to make this, like neat.
11.
Okay, so with an 11 and a 13,
Yep.
fuck, I didn't prepare for this. Yeah, no.
You didn't prepare me to make dumb choices back. That should have been all you should have
Yeah,
prepared
you're
for.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. So this is a real complicated lock, and
I'm breaking it.
yeah, it's also pretty strong. So you kind of like jam the crowbar in under a point, and you try to pry it open. But the thing is, you're not on the lock, you are on the wood. So you just kind of rip through the kind of thin veneered wood of the roll top, and just crack through that without actually affecting the lock at all. But there's now a strip of a hole in the desk.
Okay. Is there like, if I like reach my hand in, is there like a function that could like click the lock on the other side?
You feel around and not really. You could try again, but that did make a loud crunching noise. Or, a
There's a bar
wood breaking
downstairs.
crunching noise.
Someone was just having a really big shit. It's fine. Shit. If I do any more, I can't fucking mend that. I'm gonna just stick my hand in and start feeling around, see if I get anything.
Okay, you have a very slim wrist. I'll let that happen.
Very small.
Yes. You kind of stick your hand in and feel around. You feel the papers that you felt when you saw when you were a spider. You feel the quill. And you can reach in towards the back and feel the drawer.
The lock drawer.
Yes, the lock drawer.
I am not a rogue. I need to get these tools. Just as a. I just want to break it. So he already knows you're here.
Alex, do whatever you're gonna do.
It just depends the level of stupid.
Like I said, you can try again.
What was the check I made? Strength?
Athletics. To open the to crowbar to open, and then
So that's
and
dex,
then
right?
stealth to make it quiet. Huh?
So that's dex, right? Athletics?
No, athletics is strength.
Strength. Okay.
Strength plus proficiency.
Fine. I'll fucking drop enhance ability and I'll recast it. So I'm stupid. And I'll have bull's strength. I'll have
Okay.
advantage on strength checks.
Okay. I mean, athletics check
God.
with advantage.
Better fucking get another dice.
My favorite
Come on,
part of
Yasha.
being a DM.
Natural 20.
Okay, now give me a stealth check to make it quiet.
Get in the fucking tray. That's cocked. Oh.
I've heard 4 rolls.
It jumped out of the tray and then I went to do it again and it was stuck on the side and then I did it again. It didn't matter. They were all 2s. 4.
Okay, with a loud ping, the roll top desk rolls open.
Okay, I've already made
And-
enough damage.
and gets like stuck about halfway up.
I mean, I've already broken shit. I'm gonna go for the fucking next drawer that has the lock in it to the crowbar.
Okay, athletics. Are you trying to be stealthy at this point?
I mean, I'll try, but I don't think there's any point at this point.
Okay. Give me an athletics check at advantage and a stealth check.
18 athletics. 12 stealth.
Okay, it's a much smaller lock, so it breaks much easier. And you just open the drawer. In this drawer, you find a stack of documents, just all neatly piled in there. Do you pull them out?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm about to be exploded.
Okay. So yeah, you open the drawer, you pull out the documents, and you start like rifling through them. And let me see.
I don't know if I rifle. That rifling takes time.
Okay. All right.
I just grab everything that is visible to me that I can.
Okay, so you're not looking through it. You're just grabbing everything and putting it in your bag?
I feel like I don't have any time. I made a really loud noise. Yes, everything's in my bag.
Okay. All right. You put the stack of parchment in your bag. What do you do now?
I look around the room. Does anything else look interesting?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage. Because you're panicked.
Oh, one of them's a fucking natural 20. Fuck.
Well, you panicked.
10.
10? Nothing really. There's so much on the walls. It's a little overwhelming.
Okay, I become a spider again, and I leave the room.
Okay, the broken desk still open, the drawer hanging loose.
There's nothing I can do at this point.
The broken desk and drawer hanging loose. You scuttle back under the door just as This door.
I told you. I didn't have any time.
That door opens. Spider.
It's Peter.
And an individual pops out. Sorry, I'm trying to find. There it is. An individual.
I stand between like the crevice of the wall, and you know how if you try to kill a bug and it's like in that little area right here, and it's so hard to get them. That's where I am. I'm like,
Okay.
like in the.
On which side? On the left or right hand side of the door?
I was kind of planning on going to the next room, so left hand side.
Okay, so that side.
Yep.
Okay. So you see a woman come out of this door and walk up to Ulfric's door and just kind of raise her hand and then hesitate. Hesitantly knocks on the door like, "Boss? Are you in there? We heard a noise. Everything all right? Boss?" And you see her wait there for about a minute, just kind of frozen, before she kind of, oh, thank God. And then she goes back to her room. You see, she's in a towel and has like just kind of looked like she was just is very sweaty and looks like she was maybe about to just get in the shower. But yeah,
I
she
love that no one's gonna
disappears
check
back
that
to her
room for a long time until he goes back up there.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the next room on the left as fast as I can.
Okay, you run to the next room
Quick.
on the left, and you
Quick like a spider. As
Alright,
you
and
know,
you
spiders so
slip
quick.
under the door. It has been about another 10 minutes at this point. Yvain, you've got about 15 left on your spell.
I am the quickest spider.
Okay. You enter this room and you find a lavatory.
I leave.
Okay, you leave. All right. What do you do next?
Next room on the left.
Next room on the left. Your small spiderling body goes across the floorboards here, and you slip under this door, and you have dark vision.
Do- Oh, there's someone in here. Oh no.
So this room.
11 a.m.
Okay.
They got full blackout curtains.
Actually, the room is dark. No sun from the windows, no fire in the hearth, no lantern on the table, no light anywhere except a small, thin beam cast by the crack beneath the door that you just crept through. Sitting on the foot of the bed is a large, hulking figure. He's dressed in a black leather vest with a white fur hood. He has black bearskin pants and black leather boots. Muscles flex beneath his gray tattooed skin as he sits, elbows on knees, staring at the floor. In his hands, he holds a chain with a large medallion hanging from it. And in one hand, and in the other, he holds a half mask that looks like the bottom of a demon's skull. The figure is unmoving and is just sitting, staring at the floor, kind of reminding you of the other night. or Yvain the other night.
I don't know what to do in this situation. I am a spider.
But yeah, this individual is just sitting in the darkness, unmoving, pretty almost unblinking.
Like in like a weird way, or in like a
There
I am
is
contemplating
no
my life
light.
way.
It was a bright 11 o'clock, like almost like 10, 11 o'clock in the afternoon, in the early afternoon, and there's no light coming from the windows. Like there are it's either like full blackout curtains or like they've been papered over or something. But like there's no light in this room at all. The only reason you can see any of this is because you have dark vision. And the room is very sparsely furnished. There's a table with 2 unbroken chairs and a dresser, and that's it.
And I recognize this dude looks like Yvain, right?
It's difficult to see in the dark. Even with dark vision, it's difficult to make out like general features. And he has his hood up. He's still and he's kind of like head down, just kind of like this. He's like hunched over, kind of like this, like elbows on knees, like 2 things in his hands, just kind of like this.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, oh boy. Um I could try something very, very stupid.
Go for it.
Very stupid. No, like this is so stupid. Like it's very stupid. Um
I don't know if you've noticed, but stupid is kind of our thing.
A little bit. Time's ticking. You got to make a decision.
I know. Oh.
You have now been sitting here for about a minute and a half.
I mean, technically, I have 3 hours in my wild shape, so.
Yvain does not have that time.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
Yvain, you have 5 minutes left.
Just go to the bathroom.
Okay. It is at this point, Scylla, that you hear Belbin's voice in your ear. Bell?
Stella, any update? How you doing?
Oh boy, I got one idea. I got one idea, and it could end badly.
Do whatever your character would do. Reminder though, Yvain gave you very specific instructions.
What were those specific instructions? One more time.
She said, do not interact with anyone unless absolutely necessary.
He's right there.
I know.
He's right there. And Ulfric's not here.
I know. You get closer.
I kind of want to get a little closer. I want to, in a way, I just want to see his eyes.
Okay. You scuttle closer. Doesn't move. Doesn't seem to notice your presence at all. You kind of peek under his hood, and you see 2 dark glints in his eyes. Just they're kind of just staring, stone-faced.
Like, do I see any like life behind the eyes, or is it just like?
They're alive.
Okay.
But life is difficult to find.
Okay. 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 Oh God. what would Scylla do is the better question, because I know what Alex wants to do, but
What would
what would
Scylla do?
Scylla do?
My message would go through Yvain's earring too. So Yvain, you would hear me ask that as you're like going into the bathroom, and you can interpret that however you want to. I'm interpreting the silence as it's probably fine. But
Yvain, you're muted. Are you recasting disguise self?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So another hour begins. 60 minutes.
I'm
Scylla,
just scared that if
Yvain has 5 more minutes unless she's taken another scroll, which you don't know if she has.
Okay. I feel like okay. Let me think this through. I feel like Scylla feels kind of guilty that she did destroy Ulfric's desk and kind of left the trace that they were there. But would it be normal for it, right? Would it be normal for a person to walk through that staircase, right? To
What do
get
you
to the
mean?
third level, to the where the people would stay.
To
Like it'd be
walk
normal for an
to walk up and down that staircase? Yes. To be in
yes.
this second floor? No. Because remember, you had to get through 2 doors. You had to get through a door to get into this hallway.
Yes, I did. But was there anyone watching the doors when we were out when I was up there?
No. Just they said private on the outside. And then again, who's gonna go into a private room in a building owned by a fight club owner?
Then that is true.
Who's
Did
that
I see
dog?
anyone? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Alex wants to do something. Oh god.
You got to make a decision like
I
right
know,
now,
I
dude.
know, I know, I
Like
know, I know.
right now. I'm putting the DM foot down. Time's up. What do you do?
Oh, this is she's gonna go back to the bathroom
Okay.
downstairs.
Okay.
Oh, Alex wanted to pop up so bad and ask him if he was all right, but like, I feel like Scylla would respect Yvain's wishes, at least for now.
Okay. As
And
you
if she needs to
are
get back up in that room, she can.
as you are walking out or as you're scuttling your way down, you see the female come out of her room again and start heading towards the bathrooms that you found earlier. I would like you to make a stealth check, please, to try to slip by her.
Okay. Spider. Okay.
feet coming down.
19.
Okay. Okay. She walks right past you, heads into the bathroom with, again, in a towel, but this time with another one around, like, over her shoulder. And she just looks like she's ready to be done. And you scuttle on down this, out the door, down the stairs, into the bathroom, and back into the stall.
And I hope I see Yvain in there.
Yeah, I'm like, do we?
Yvain, you somebody roll a D100 for me.
Oh my god. Nose goes.
Scylla, Alex.
Wait. I never pay attention. 23.
23. Okay. You don't see each other. Or by the time that Scylla, you crept downstairs, Yvain is back at the table. But according from your perspective, she never left.
Okay. I'm gonna stay in the bathroom.
Okay.
And
As a spider.
no, I'm gonna stop being a spider. As I come back.
Just with a huge fart.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I do. And I'm going to, as quiet as possible on the earring, just be like, he is upstairs, third room on the left. Ulfric is not here.
That him. Got it.
Yvain's gonna get up and go back to the bathroom.
Okay. Yvain,
Yeah.
you are up
Where
and
am I?
in the bathroom.
Because ale is just really going through.
What are
me.
they putting this ale? Beers.
You-
Okay, like Sella. You in here?
Oh man, that was a really tough shit. What's up?
You're sure?
I mean, it looks like you, yes.
Yeah. How is he?
Sitting in the dark, staring at the ground, so like not super great. There's like nothing here. It just I don't think we're going to get much response out of it.
Sella, I'm gonna do something really stupid.
I would love to, because I almost just did.
I've got
Do
it.
you want to be a cloud?
It's at this
Yes.
point that one of the other stalls opens and a man steps out and just kind of looks to you two, nods, kind of leans down and washes his hands in the basin. Scylla, what's your spell save DC? Or sorry, not
Save
not
DC
Scylla,
here.
Yvain. Yvain, what's your spell save?
It's a 12.
12?
Uh-huh.
Have a pleasant night. Walks out.
Did I recognize him?
Go ahead and make an insight check for me.
Did he just try to fucking detect thoughts?
No. What?
Oh, natural 1.
Not really.
That's fucking weird.
Okay. Continue.
I've got that invisibility scroll or the cloud thing. Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, we can do the cloud thing. I would not be able to join you until you got into the room, though.
Okay. So wait, you cast it, then you're a spider, and then
I am spidered out. There's no more spider.
Oh, okay. So it's just me. All right.
I mean, you would just have to be like, "Hey, I am inside."
As a cloud?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Can I choose to not be a cloud?
While we're doing this, though, can I start doing a Chloe Price and just start banging open all the stall doors?
Sure.
First, we gotta check on business,
Sure.
and then
You
I hope I
clear
don't get
the-
shot.
You clear the room. You what?
I was saying I hope I don't get shot, because that's how that Chloe Price ends in that scene. After she checks all the stall doors, she gets shot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, room's clear.
That's right. Forgot about that game. Okay.
Business.
Okay, so I become a cloud and then I go upstairs to the room and then can I stop being a cloud?
I think I would have to drop it, so I would give you like a minute, and then I'd be like, okay.
Sure. Give me 2. Let's do it.
Okay, should we maybe tell Belbin what we're doing?
Oh yeah. Hey Belle.
Hello?
I'm gonna be a cloud and I'm gonna go to Theo's room.
I get it. It's really unsettling when people do that to you. I apologize for everything before.
You get used to it.
I mean, okay, could we also just like all as a group just walk there as stealthy as possible?
I mean, we'll probably get stopped for sure.
I have passed without a trace, so like, and then the doors, like the stairway's like right there, you know, it's like a little swing in and up, and there was
That's
no one
going on right
blocking any
now.
doors.
My cousin, we found, Cecilia found him, I think.
It's be either.
Well,
Scylla, no. No. I'm gonna take this risk.
I'm gonna straighten up really weird in my seat, look around with a little bit of panic in my eye, and then jump off and walk very quickly towards the bathroom.
Performance check, please.
Shit check.
How well can you look like you're about to shit your pants?
Out of 14.
It's not bad.
Pretty good.
It's not bad.
I mean, everybody else at my table has gotten up to shit themselves, so
What did y'all eat?
I was gonna say Yvain twice in a row. Like,
Nope, there's more. There's more.
I gotta
Um,
go back.
what is going on? What?
I think we could just be like super stealthy. It's right there. It's right there. The little you.
Yeah.
First question.
Mhm.
Did you go upstairs? Did you go downstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
So
Third door
you're
on the left.
okay. So you want us to just walk to the staircase that's off of the main room here.
Absolutely fucking not.
We'd be very stealthy.
Oh my god.
I think that's more obvious
Mhm.
because we're walking through an open room full of people with people who know we don't have
And
It's
a room.
not
we
though.
don't
Look at the
have
map.
Yvain,
It's right there. It's a little scoot.
You at the end of this room is a long full length mirror, and you catch a glimpse of yourself, and it's a little jarring because you're not yourself. Remember,
Yeah.
you are you are an orcish woman,
Mhm.
and it's just I don't look like me.
Weird. Okay. Scylla, no, just fucking make me Cloud. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay. Belvin, do you have any brilliant ideas before I do this?
I mean,
Listen,
Yvain
we
is
could clear out the
holding-
bar, conjure a bunch of geese in the bar. Everybody out.
Yvain is holding the only other plan I had, really. So
Oh, the invisibility scroll. Yes.
yeah, that's about all I got. But
That's
you're
how
gonna
I
need that
get
to get
out.
back out. Yep. You're gonna do great. We believe in you. And I'll tap her on the knee and cast guidance. That's about all I can do right now.
And then I'm gonna do bolstering magic on myself too. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and don't get punched in the face. And
Uh-huh.
I'll tap her again and cast Sanctuary on her.
Okay.
Okay, it is cloud time. I will have to drop the spell myself. So if you need to go looking for things, I'm going to count to 120. So
Oh, well,
And
my things
then-
only last till 60, so that's all right. Go on, go on.
and then Belle, if she then we just sneak our way up there. I don't care. Oh, also I kind of broke Ulfric's desk, so he's definitely gonna know we're here. Sorry, I turned her into a cloud.
And with that, we will end the session there.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yvain makes a save to resist the spell.
Your
Uh-oh.
faces, Erica and Ben, during that entire sequence were just perfect. I am loving this.
We're doing great.
Listen, what I wanted to do was pop out of my wild shape and be like, "You all right?" And then if you try to attack me, use cursive binding decay on him and be like, "Y'all got 1 minute. Please come upstairs."
Oh no!
No.
Please come. Please come now.
He's gonna die.
It doesn't hurt
Oh
them that much. I think it hurts me more than it hurts them.
Oh wow, guys.
Uh-oh.
All right. So next session, Yvain will be trying to make contact with her cousin. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording there.
Yeah.
Say bye-bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye-bye.